Good morning, sir. My name is Vijay from CSIT branch. My topic is protecting the state of wireless local area networks. What does wireless local area network security mean? Wireless local area network security is a security system designed to protect networks from the security breaches to which wireless transmissions are susceptible. This type of security is necessary because wireless local area network signals have to have no physical boundary limitations and are prone to illegitimate access over network resources, resulting in the vulnerability of private and confidential data. Network operations and availability can also be compromised in case of wireless local area network security breach. To address these issues, various authentication, encryption, invisibility, and other administrative controlling techniques are used in wireless local area networks. Business and corporate wireless local area networks, in particular, require adequate security measures to detect, prevent, and block piggybackers, eavesdroppers, and other intruders. And protecting wireless local area networks. Many government and private sector organizations have implemented wireless local area networks that enable staff members with wireless enabled devices such as smartphones to connect to the internet and to organizations' networks. Wireless networks support a mobile workforce and can contribute to increased organizational productivity. Small wireless devices, small wireless devices are used for many tasks, making and receiving voice calls, sending and receiving text messages, managing information, sending and receiving electronic mail, browsing the web, storing and modifying documents, accessing data, and performing other tasks that are regularly done on a desktop computer. Wireless local area network technology. Wireless technologies use radio waves instead of direct physical connections to transmit data. When network and devices wireless networks like other communication network are vulnerable to risk that could compromise the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of information systems and information. Attackers who gain unauthorized access to attack and other networks and systems without proper security precautions, information can be intercepted and altered more easily than when transmitted through physical connections. Wireless networks enables computing devices with wireless capabilities to use computing resources without being physically connected to a network. To communicate, the devices must be within a certain distance of the wireless network infrastructure. Wireless local area networks are group of wireless networking devices within a limited geographic area, such as an office building. The exchange data through radio communications. Wireless local area networks are usually implemented as extension to the organization's existing wired local area network, supporting user mobility and access to organizations' wide networks. Wireless local area network technology are based on industry consensus based standards developed by Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers. The IEEE standard and its amendments provide technical specifications and security requirements for wireless local area networks. Two basic components of wireless local area networks are defined: client devices such as laptops and smartphones and access point APs, which logically connect client devices within a distribution system. The DS allow the client devices to communicate with the organization's wide local area networks and external networks such as internet. Some wireless local networks also use wireless switches, which act as intermediates between APs and DS and assist administrators in managing the wireless local area network infrastructure. Implementing security throughout the wireless local area network lifecycle. The security of wireless local area network depends upon how well all of wireless local area network components, including client devices, APs, and wireless switches, are secured throughout the lifecycle of wireless local area network. Wireless local area networks are frequently less secure than wide network. The configuration of the wireless local area networks may not include a strong process for the authentication of users. This makes it easier for attackers within range of the wireless local area network to gain access to it. Weak authentication methods are often used because they are more convenient for the users and the network administrator. The most effective way to protect information and information system is to integrate security into every step of the system development process, from the initiation of a project to develop a system to its disposition. The system lifecycle is multi-step process that starts with the initiation, analysis, design and implementation, and continues through the maintenance and disposal of systems. To help organizations improve their wireless local area network security, the National Institute of Standards and Technology recently published a special publication guidance for securing wireless local area networks. Recommendations of NIT Standards and Technology for access to and other NIST publications with information about the security of wireless local area network, the system development life cycles, and the management of risk to systems. Employed standardized security configurations. A standardized configuration of common wireless local area network components provide a base level of security, reducing vulnerabilities and lessening the impact of successful attack on the network. Standardized configurations can also significantly reduce the time and effort needed to secure wireless local area network components and verify their security, particularly if the configuration can be deployed and verified through automated separated wireless local area means. Consider both security of wireless local area network and security of other networks may be affected by the wireless local area networks. A wireless local area network is usually connected to an organization-wide network, and wireless local area network may also be connected to each other. The client devices of wireless local area networks that need wide network access should be allowed access only to the necessary hosts on the wide networks and to the use of only requirement protocols. In addition, an organization should have separate wireless local area network if there is more than one security profile for wireless local area network users and for internal use. Devices on one wireless local area network should be allowed to connect to a device on a logically separated wireless local area network. Implement and enforce policies that clearly state which forms of dual connections are permitted or prohibited for wireless local area network client devices. A client device with dual connection is connected to both a wide network and wireless local area network at the same time. If an attacker gains unauthorized wireless access to a dual connected client device, the attacker could then use that access to attack resources on the wide network, but also by other forms of involving multiple wireless networks. Client devices may be connected to multiple wireless networks simultaneously, such as cell phone, Wi-Fi Max, Bluetooth, and wireless local area networks. If the risks to if the risk to one or more of the network cannot be migrated to an acceptable level, then dual connection involving that network may pose to such risk to the organization, and the organization should consider prohibiting such connections. Conduct regular technical security assessments of wireless local area network. Regular assessments should be performed at least annually to evaluate the overall security of wireless local area network. In addition, organizations should perform periodic assessments at least quarterly unless their activities for continuous monitoring of wireless local area network security are already collected all of the necessary information about wireless local area networks and vulnerabilities needed for assessment purpose. Mobile technology is changing the day that we work and interact with others to achieve the cost savings and improve productivity. Benefits that mobile technology offers organizations must take steps to secure their wireless networks and the limit their vulnerability to attacks. Thank you.